I wanted to do a follow-up video on my Mohu Leaf 50 indoor HDTV amplified antenna. I really love this antenna. I've had it about a month now, and I can honestly say I have no regrets. This thing is really great. I get a lot of major channels. I get ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. These channels play a lot of live sports. That's really the only reason I had cable to begin with. But yeah, since I get all those channels on my antenna, I have since cut the cord, so to speak, and I just use my antenna, and I'm really happy with it. I still have the antenna mounted on my window, and it is actually sitting behind the blinds over there. So, you know, it's really well hidden. All you can really see is the coaxial cable coming from the bottom there. If I didn't tell you it was there, you probably wouldn't even know. I don't have a whole lot of negative things to say about the antenna. One thing I have noticed is that the signal will occasionally cut out, but it's usually only for about a second, and the signal doesn't cut out completely. It just, the picture sort of messes up a little bit, but again, it doesn't bother me. It's only for a second, if even that. And it is an antenna, so I guess you should expect that. I have noticed also that the picture will cut out like that, depending on the weather. Again, it is an antenna, so if it's rainy outside or really cloudy outside, the picture may cut out more frequently than normal. For instance, I was watching the Super Bowl on my antenna last Sunday. As a side note, I was watching the Super Bowl for free, essentially. For free, and that's amazing. But yeah, that night in Tallahassee, it was really rainy, really cloudy, so the signal cut out. Every maybe 15 or 20 seconds, I got just a little blip in the picture. But again, it didn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I'm essentially watching it for free, so you know, I can live with that. One other thing I have noticed is that there's a really high-pitched frequency sound coming from either the power adapter or the amplifier. If I can pick up here, we'll go listen to it. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, but that sound is so high-pitched that you can really hear it throughout the whole room. It took a couple of days to get used to, but again, I'm used to it now. It doesn't really bother me, but it is there in case that's something that maybe would drive you crazy. It's not that loud at all. It's just really high-pitched, but again, I can live with it just fine. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting this antenna, I would definitely do it. I picked it up for $70 at Best Buy. It's a one-time cost. I don't have to pay monthly payments anymore for cable. It's just a one-time thing, and I'm very happy about that. And again, if you do live in a rural area, an antenna may not be the best thing for you. Again, I do live in Tallahassee, Florida. It is a major city, and I do get all those channels. Their website is very useful for determining if you will get any channels if you do get the antenna. Their website, you can plug in your zip code, and it'll return what channels you can expect to get. And I can honestly say it is very accurate. I got all those major channels that I wanted. Again, ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. But just as an example, I used to live in a really small town in northern Pennsylvania. Just a small town nobody's ever heard of. And I wanted to see what sort of channels one could get up there. I'm thinking about getting this antenna for my sister. She still lives up there. So yeah, I plugged in the zip code for that small town, and again on the website, and it didn't return any channels. Literally 0 channels. Again, I'm not too surprised by that because again, it's a small town. The closest major city is about maybe 45 minutes away, and I wouldn't even really consider that a major town. So yeah, it really does depend on where you live. Again, you really do have to live in a major city or close to a major city to get any channels on your antenna. But besides that, again, I'm very happy with it. I do live in a major city, so you know, that's not a problem for me. So again, I'm very happy with this antenna. I have no regrets. I watch it almost every day, and again, I like watching the live sports. I like watching the news. And again, this is all I need. So yeah, thanks for watching.